Hi, we're at the back of my 2022 Ford Expedition, and I was looking for squeaks and rattles, which is a whole nother story. So I was messing around here in the back and discovered something. Prior to that, I had noticed that when my door is locked, and now the doors are all locked, that when I approached the car, I couldn't open the rear hatch. And I think on all my other Ford products, as I would approach the car, it would sense the key and the door could open. I never gave it much thought. I would just unlock the doors and then the hatch would open. Well, what I learned when I was looking for my squeaks and rattles is that there's actually a sensor back here. And I think that's what looks for the key fob. So I went ahead and ordered one. And it's right in here in the storage tray. And I had this whole storage tray out, and that's the only way that you can get to this sensor. So today I'm going to go ahead and plug the sensor in and see if that takes care of my fob recognition on the back of my 2022 Ford Expedition. So let me pop this open again. I've had it out, and I had just been putting it together when I was waiting for this to arrive. Now I'm going to pop it all out, and we'll see what happens. Now the first thing is that this long plastic cover comes out, and this comes out pretty easy. And somebody's been in the back of this before me, so this piece here does have a broken clip, but it's got a bunch of clips in here. So let me pull this thing up. Oh, and you got to pull this this rubber strip off of here too. And here you can see all these clips and alignment pins, and I've got one broken clip right here. That was broken before I got here. So we'll take this out of the way. Now this is the max or the long version of the Expedition, so it's got a little bit larger storage area. I think I'm missing a cover over here too, which I didn't realize. That covers up the jack. But there's two screws back here that I found. Take those two screws out, and there's three clips. One of the clips is, well, two of the clips are up here, underneath here. You would pull, and that third clip is right below here. This isn't part of the car, that's from me. And you can take this cover off, and you might be able to feel it underneath there. But there's a clip under there that pops up. So I've got one clip that's stuck in over there, and I got the two screws. So now I believe these screws are 10 millimeter. I tried to repair these clips. You can see the yellow ones. So here's the sensor underneath the cargo, and of course up here you can see the window from my hatch being open. Now these aren't on very tight. I'll show you the nuts. They're just these little stamped nuts. Very delicate, and they just thread onto these plastic studs. So there's the old one, and here's the new one. And I didn't notice that this is broken off here. So this whole connector, see if I can find it here in the picture. So this whole connector is broken off. Crazy. It's so flush that I didn't notice it. I thought this was some sort of a magnetically operated switch of some sort. So here's the wiring harness. And this part of the switch is broke off in there. Whoops, here's the old one. That's just busted right off in there. So let's see if we can get that out of there. We'll push this tab down. And pull that out of there. And we'll plug the new one in. And it only goes in one way, it looks like. Snap, it's in. So that ends up being right about here. So what I'm going to do is let's close and lock this thing up and see if it will unlatch. So it's closed, it's locked, and I close it right on my socket. And now it'll unlatch. So I'm going to close the hatch. Got everything locked up. And it won't open because I don't have the fob. Now I bring the fob closer. And now it opens. Problem solved. So I'm pretty excited about that because it was a little annoying, but that's going to solve the problem. So if you have a similar problem, maybe this is going to fix your problem. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing back together. Like I said, I've been messing around with this to look for a rattle. And incidentally, most of the rattle on mine was that bifold cover. That was rattling. If you tapped on it, you could hear it rattling. And I managed to fix that with some little foam pieces. So let me get this button back up together, and I'm going to be back on the road. Thanks for watching. Now this switch only goes on one way. It goes with the plug facing out towards the rear. And I've got that up there now, tightened down. And now we'll lower this down. So here's the plug and the connector. And it looks like the tab to release it actually goes facing down. And this will plug in right like this. And that will get covered up with the next cover. So let me get the two screws in and see if I can get this thing pushed down in place. All tidied up. I love it.